Looks mostly sunny up there to me today. We're not supposed to have any rain. It's chilly. It's in the 30s, the low 30s. Warming up a little bit, but not a ton today. Don wants to go to the landfill. Oh, joy. Gotta do what you gotta do, though. Hey, Mark. So pleased Morris was here this morning. Let me pet on him. He's eating a little bit of chicken right now. I got my water bowls refreshed. So if you're ready to tank up for the day, Marty, it's waiting for you, bud. So the local Walmart was sold out, and I really like it. And Amazon only had a lifetime supply. Well, maybe a couple Christmas supply. So I had ordered that, and on and off, Amazon's had a really good deal on this Lego City Advent calendar. The city one's been really hard to find this year, so this came yesterday in the most frustrating Amazon box ever. Must have been a reseller, and not Amazon. So I'm not going to do the Advent thing where I open it up a little bit at a time, but I'm probably going to open it up today and pull out what I want and put it with the rest of the ones that have parts waiting for a use. Hi, Panther. Has your friend been back to visit you? I thought maybe last night around 6 p.m. maybe he was here. But it was hard to say for sure from the camera footage. It could have been an orange cat or a white cat on the night vision. It was hard to tell. But Stripe was right there on that step. And his body language told me it was the other cat, not Marty or Morris, but I couldn't tell 100% for sure. Oh, I'm waiting for that coffee to kick in. I need the coffee to kick in more. Supervising me with the morning food's hard work, right? So you've come in here to sleep for a while. She does. She gets up with us, hangs out in the bathroom, hangs out in the kitchen, and then she goes back to sleep. Right? Yep. Yep. Good girl. You gonna come in and lay down with Mama? Maybe. Maybe. Hi. Everybody likes the bed. It's warmer in this room than any other room in the house. It's the first vent on the heat pump system, and it gets a lot of sun in the morning. Hey there, Gray. Good morning. Oh, goodness. I'm just waiting there for you, Mom, till you come. There you go. I don't think nighttime ate too much of it this morning. Well, that's a Spectrum Time Warner Cable Internet Service Provider vehicle. I don't suppose he might just accidentally fix whatever's wrong with my upload speed. The download's okay. The upload is half of what it should be and has been for like a month now, and you know, if you call, you got to go through all these gyrations to prove to them that they have a problem, and I just haven't done it yet. Well, I'm appreciative on any of these colder winter mornings that there's also not wind. She's got 3 she's walking at one time. They're pretty good. I've seen her before. They don't pull her around too bad. We're on the pogo loop. The guys are mowing, but they're on break. They've got the mowers you stand up on today. Their riding mowers are in the shop for repair. I was gonna say I never seen them on the standing mowers before. Not them, some of the other town crew. Maybe different guys prefer different mowers. I think if they had their choice, they'd be back on the other riding kind, sitting ones. I'm walking this line between the cement and the asphalt here.
I have to get gas on the way home, kitten. Sorry.
You didn't tell me when I agreed to come along for a ride that it involved a trip to the gas station. Being in here with the trash and going to the landfill's bad enough, but now I also have to go to the gas station. I mean, really?
Well, the phone app. Oh, that's right. There is no phone app for that. didn't tell me that I was low on gas.
You were low on gas. How low are we? Well, must be pretty low if you're saying, do I not want to know?
You probably don't want to know.
Oh my God, we're on 287 miles in the van, for God's sakes, on a good day. It went 350, maybe.
Right.
But it's not as new as it was when it was going 350. I think one time on a trip between North Carolina and New York, we made it 400 miles. Must have been the most efficient, best weather conditions, not uphill, you know, whatever. But that was like once, like one time. Oh.
Yeah, well, we're basically one notch above empty.
Okay, I just won't look.
Yeah, just don't look. The light's not on.
Okay, well, if the light's not on, I'm good. Don used to I'm not good. I hated stopping at gas stations. I mean, I loathed it. I never went in and bought anything. I always paid at the pump. If I was going to have some sort of a Frappuccino thing, I didn't buy it at Sheetz. I mean, I never went inside. I loathed. I was always running late. You know how I am. I loathe stopping for gas. So this is one of the reasons why the Tesla is so great. So I would be running around and the light would come on a lot. I'm like, you promised me I've got 30 miles, right? And Don's like, I promise you've got 30 miles. It'll be okay. And then I would stress myself out because I just didn't want to stop. I didn't want to stop.
My girl, she can't be stopped.
Well, you know, sometimes you'd get gas on your hands and then you would stink for the rest of the afternoon. And
no, exactly correct.
There were all those ads at the pumps and waiting in line at the pumps and
all the above.
Yeah. It's plenty busy here today. I saw a really great craft where a lady in Fuquay painted pumpkins like this white, stacked them and turned them into snowmen. So when your pumpkins live past the prime of harvest, they can turn into winter things. And I'm noticing this cool piece of art over here. Joy, love, peace, believe, Christmas. Pretty cool. So apparently there's a recall software. Let's be clear, we're talking software here that involves a NHTSA investigation and Tesla and autopilot use. And I actually did click on the AP News report, and there's nothing clear in there that tells me as a Tesla driver what I need to know about how this change is actually going to affect me. I'm sure I'm not going to like it. It sounds like another witch hunt. It sounds like trying to slow down progress. It sounds like no mistake is allowed ever. And I think for the sake of progress, sometimes there are going to be some mistakes, that we don't really live in a no mistake world. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out when we get it right. It talked about limiting engagement of auto steer on like real roads or something. I don't know. Is that trying to say I can't put it in autopilot and go around the track up at NC Car because it's not a real road? I don't know. The system's designed to anything that's basically looks like a lane to work, so why would you want to cripple it? And all these people that wanted NHTSA to go after Tesla for this unsafe system, they're not happy with what they got, but said it's better than nothing about wrangling Tesla in. And it also said nothing about any of the other companies that have any type of autonomous driving and giving them a hard time about what they're doing with their customer base. Well, that's because they barely have a customer base. But beside the point, you know, I agree, almost all the autonomous cars on the road are Teslas because the other brands don't have the numbers out there yet. They're coming, but not yet. They don't have the data the Tesla has, so they can't be critiqued as much yet. I don't know. This stuff upsets me. I want NHTSA to stay the heck out of Tesla's autopilot program. That's what I want. Well, I got what I needed at Kohl's and Walmart. Kohl's was something I ordered online and picked up in store. Let's see if that earns me 30-something cents from Google surveys. I get asked that question all the time. Did you buy anything? How did you pay? Did you pay, you know, before you got there? You know, it's the same question over and over again. And sometimes it's worth 10 cents and sometimes it's worth 30 cents or something. I don't know how they figured out the amount they want to pay you, but it is going on 2:15 and we're headed to the house now.
David or somebody like that.
Darn it, it's the first time coming into the neighborhood that a Tesla was seen coming out of the neighborhood, and we're in the van. We're in the van. We waved at them, they smiled. We don't know them. I mean, yes, there's been other Teslas in the neighborhood. David, when he comes to visit.
But we didn't know
Several other friends, Ben, Joe. I mean, there's been other Teslas in the neighborhood, but we didn't know that one, and we're in the van.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
I feel so seen.
Well, see, I tried to tell her I'd go to the landfill.
I told him if he puts any trash in Jules, I will have a hissy fit. I don't get upset about too much, but that's liable to bring out the Jersey girl. No, just say no to trash ever in the Tesla. See, Marty's got that indignant look. You pulled up in that loud ICE vehicle. Don't you want to know what's going on, Marty? It's okay, buddy. So, choir girl, hockey player, little kid, and there's a Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus, and a kid playing a video game. So as far, oh, and there's one more over here too. This girl is, I don't know, outside doing yard work. It's a really good minifigures for the price. I mean, like, who cares about the rest of the stuff? The minifigures alone on Bricklink or even in the store would have cost more than the whole set cost. So it was a good deal. I'm going to go add these 3 guys to the Alpine Lodge. Well, I'm all done editing for now. I guess it's good I was in here long enough that you settled down and were so happy you were falling asleep. Yes, my good girl. Yeah. I need another Mills plate for the Christmas tree train project I wanted to work on. I talked about it a little bit. Basically, set the tree in the middle of this fenced-in area where you've bought tickets, and there's a train that goes around it, and you can either set the tree in it or remove the tree. This tree was built like it is, and it's meant to just go in the middle of this other, basically a Mills plate. So it's already after 5 o'clock and I don't have a lot of time, but building a Mills plate doesn't take a lot of time, so I should be able to get that done tonight. And I might start sticking on a few pieces of the fence, ticket booth, train track part of the build. We'll see. I did get the Mills plate done, no problem. I do like how sturdy these are. I am not motivated, though, to go back on all of my existing buildings and put them on Mills plates. No, I'm not. Too much expense, too boring. I don't move those around. But the Christmas stuff, it does get moved around. So, anyway, Don let me know. Probably going to be finished up and ready to eat. Maybe 15 minutes, so I don't have a lot of time. Here's the train ride, what it looks like, and the first step is to put on some red slopes, and then all around the side, and then the other side. So let me go at least find those slopes. I have them. I'm sure I have them. Yeah, the news cycle's just been really rough today. I know Elon's a billionaire and he's got great support staff and great lawyers and all of that, but he's still a human being, and sometimes I feel sorry for him. Not often, because he takes care of himself, but today a little bit, I think. So apparently there's an Optimus Prime Gen 2 news release video information output that came out sometime around the time as some of this other not so good news today. At least from my opinion, it's not so good news. So I haven't had a chance to read up on it yet or YouTube it yet. That's how we read up now, right? We YouTube. We don't actually read, we watch. Works for me because I'm really visual. So maybe over dinner we'll catch up on one of those videos. Then there was the, you know, the quote-unquote recall. A friend pinged me with the information wanting to let me know to make sure I was aware and therefore safe. And I'm afraid that the Jersey girl might have come out. He's from New Jersey, so he probably took it okay. But I was like, why are you telling me this? Because it's not for my safety. It's not. It's nothing to do with my safety. So I may have had a few things to say. Tesla put out a response to a Washington Post news article. All you got to do is Google Tesla Washington Post and this is going to pop up. Not a Tesla app has a good summary, or go to Twitter and you'll find it, or Google it. There's some people I don't want to click on, but the Not a Tesla app people, they had the best reprint of what Tesla put on Twitter that I could find, so I could put it on Facebook to try to stop some of the FUD over there. You should take a minute to read that. I'll be pushing it in Don's direction, highlighting it for him, like I've always done for him the whole time he's known me. Put things in front of him that he needs to handle now or be aware of, or, you know, it's basically his personal secretary, both at work and now at home. So I'll make sure that he sees that. Maybe we'll have some more comments tomorrow. Then there was the Neuralink thing about the primate and whether or not they were cared for, and the SEC's involvement in that now because of comments Elon made that might have affected stockholders. It just sounds like a bunch of, well, I'm not supposed to say it, BS to me there. I sort of said it. And wasn't there one, though, the recall, you know, stuff today, and it's just been a mess. It's just been a mess. But I think this last I saw, the stock rebounded. So, yay, Tesla stock. Oh my goodness. Don says I'm stressed, so he put on this neat, I'm gonna say it's ink art. I don't know what the title of the YouTube is, but it's got soothing music, or it had soothing music until I started recording. Oh, there goes the next one. Soothing music and pretty art. Abstract liquid. It's a relaxing screensaver. I would say it's pretty relaxing. He's trying to help me calm down. I haven't gone New Jersey on him though, so. Well, if we wanted to know if this guy was back visiting and eating, the answer is yes. Hi, bud. He's not very good about eating without moving the bowl. Thought it was a raccoon out here. I guess he's pretty hungry. Hi. Hello, pretty boy. Hi. Am I going to have to catch you and get you neutered? Probably.
Well, we'll probably catch him Sunday. We'll find out when the next...
Yeah, when the next thing is.